want a stupid chest pump today. Ah, man, I've lost weight. I've gotten smaller compared to how I was back then. You know, it's kind of pissing me off. I have this get bigger, get smaller, get bigger, get smaller, gain weight, lose weight. It's becoming too frequent now. I'm just trying to gain weight, get bigger, more muscle mass and stuff like that. So it's kind of frustrating that seems anytime I have a good spell of weight gaining because of certain lifestyle choices, the gains just go down and the weight goes down as well. So it's kind of like I'm back to square one. But with all things, the intent to get to where you want to go has to be there first of all. So I think now that the intent is there, the intent to work out better, not just harder, work out better, try and reach failure, full range of motion, squeezing, all of that, not just working out as well, eating, because I think eating is the biggest issue at this point. Sometimes I'm eating a lot, then I just stop eating as much, and then my everything just goes down. So eating is the big one as well, if not the biggest one at this point. Okay, that and working out, because you're trying to stimulate the muscles for them to grow. Then improving the recovery as well, because the sleep is quite alright since I started having a consistent, I don't even like talking about that, I don't even know what to call it, a job, but sleep has been quite consistent for most of the time, but it can be better. There are still some times where I find myself staying up later than usual, but yeah, I can improve on them as well. Sleeping at roughly the same time, waking up at roughly the same time, all those things help. They say sleep consistency, your consistency of sleep is much more important than the duration. So someone who sleeps 10 p.m. wakes up 6 a.m. every single day is going to be better off than let's say someone who sleeps 11 p.m. wakes up 5 a.m. every single day, every single time. Is going to be far better off, even though he or she is only getting 6 hours of sleep per day. He or she is going to be far better off than someone who, let's say, day 1 sleeps from 10 to 6, day 2 sleeps from 12 to 4, day 3 sleeps from 1 to 7. That person's sleep consistency is messed up, in as much as they might be getting more sleep hours than the first person. The first person, even because his or her sleep is much more consistent, that way, that situation is far better than having a lot of hours but it's not quite consistent. It's here and there, it's everywhere. So yeah, man, the sleep can be better. Basically everything can be improved upon. That's what I'm trying to say, to get to where I want to go. But first things first, small steps. Start with the one in front of me. Start with the workout in front of me. It's going to be chest. Yesterday was chest and back. Today is going to be chest again. Why? Because I've changed the workout split schedule. Today was originally meant to be shoulders, but I'm going to cut out shoulders. I'm also going to cut out biceps and triceps. So that means no more bicep curls, no more dips, at least for the foreseeable future, because all those exercises involve me lifting weight, and that weight, like I said, is quite light, and I don't want to start doing stupid numbers of reps. I can do that with calisthenics, but I wouldn't want to do it with a weight. I'm even tired of doing it with that weight, if I'm being honest. So maybe I can still do bicep curls with the short dumbbell, because that one is still quite heavy, but at this point in time it's too heavy for me. So like I said, it's very frustrating, because I could carry that thing at one point, now I can't carry it again. So it's kind of like Bitcoin, up and down. It's never stable. So work my way up to carrying it again, then we'll see when I get there. But for now, just calisthenics, man. Pull-ups, push-ups. Basically what I started with, what gave me the results you're looking at, because I won't say all the results I have, but it's a rough estimate, at least 80%, if not 85% of my gains, my results have come from calisthenics, not weightlifting. I've done bicep curls, but I mean, they've helped, but in terms of, I haven't really done them for a long enough period of time to say, okay, this is what I saw from it. But in terms of calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups, most of what you see now is just from pull-ups and push-ups, Never really stepped foot in the gym. Just once, I had a 1 month gym membership in my 300 level. I think that was 2023. Or, yeah, I think, that was the summer of 2023 or 2024. I think it was the summer of 2024, if I'm not mistaken, 300 level. Before I entered 400 level. Around July, August period. Then when I went to camp NYC, there was a gym there. It was quite alright, but that was like 3 weeks, so it was really much. That's why I say most of what I have now is just from calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups, and sit-ups for the abs. I would say squats, but I don't really do squats. I've not really done squats as much as I've done every other thing I just mentioned, like pull-ups and push-ups and sit-ups. But yeah, man, I do squats in the morning, not every morning. I have a timetable for the morning as well. I just don't record the morning sessions. But moving forward, I won't really settle on the workout split completely. I just know that moving forward, I'm not going to be carrying any weight unless it's my body weight, calisthenics, pull-ups and push-ups. But looking into the foreseeable future, there will be no weightlifting, for now at least. So the plan is to put as much intent and what's the other word? Yeah, as much intent into getting the most from the calisthenics workouts, the body weight workout, pull-ups and push-ups, full range of motion. What else again is there? Not really slow, but controlled reps. Try not to waste any of my sets. Just putting a lot of intent into it. That's basically it, man. So yeah, I think I've talked for long enough. The rest of the workout is going to be pretty short. Since it's just push-ups, I won't be combining push-ups and pull-ups again. So it's going to be a pretty short video. Let's say 5 sets minimum. And I'm going to be leaning backwards. Let's say the normal stance is like this. I'm going to be, let's say this is like the normal stance. Then, okay, no, this is the normal stance because my hands have to be somewhat beneath my shoulders. Then when this is like my normal stand, how I've been doing it for a long period of time. When my hands are like this, it's hitting mostly my lower chest. That's why the lower chest is, much more developed than every other part. When this hand comes up and is kind of equal with the shoulder and it's hitting the middle, when it goes up and then the shoulder is behind it and it's hitting the upper. So right now I'm kind of here. It's in front of the shoulder because I'm trying to hit more of the upper chest. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this is a sign, but this thing was not so defined. But I don't know, man. Let's just see let's just see what the future holds, man. It's up to me to just do my part. So yeah, not much else to say. See you outside. Alright, so that was a pretty decent first set. That was 30 reps. I say control, but I have no idea why I'm doing it slowly. But you know, the results were good. So the only issue now is I told myself I'll do 5 sets minimum. And at the rate I'm going, I mean, 5 sets, 4 more sets. Sure, let's see how it goes. Tension feels nice already. The chest, and also in the triceps, so you can kind of see how I'm counting triceps. You know, since push-ups, especially the way I'm doing it now, slow and controlled, pausing at the top, and really, you know, when I go up, kind of flex that tricep, so it's kind of hitting it even more than the dips I was doing and the overhead tricep extension. So this one is better, man, at least for now. 4 more sets. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't think I'm doing 5 sets. I know I'm going against my word, but man, the way I'm going, the way this workout is going, with the way I'm resting, I don't think I'll hit 5 sets, man. But the workout is not yet over, you know. This is just 2 sets. Let's see how it goes, man. But in case I don't hit 5, let's see how it goes. that's them for today, man. 5 sets, 5 solid sets. I ended up doing 5 as promised, so I didn't break my word. Don't break your word. Man, what next? Ciao. Then you shower. I carry on the rest of my day after I upload this show. Yeah. Nothing else to say, man. So, sure. I feel like I need to see this. Wow. Oh, my chest is really working, maybe, but I think from the next chest session I'll include lower chest as well. You know, I don't just let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes, bro. The pump is quite solid, even for triceps as well. So the workout as a whole was quite alright, man. So in the absence of nothing else to say, stay safe, stay busy, and I'll see you in the next one.